Hello dear teachers and students, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video we'll see the key answers for CAR TET, that is Karnataka Teachers Eligibility Test for the subject Maths, which was conducted today. You can check your answers here. The questions are from question number 91 to question number 120. Now the question number 1, that is, given tan 4 tan A equals 3, then the value of 4 sin A minus cos A divided by 4 sin A plus 4 cos A. Given what? Given 4 tan A equals 3. Now tan A is what? Tan A equals 3 by 4. What is tan A? Tan A is opposite by adjacent. Now draw a right angle triangle. Draw a right angle triangle. In that angle, consider angle B. Right angle at angle B, angle vertices A and vertices C. Now with respect to angle A, opposite is BC, therefore it becomes 3. Adjacent is BA, therefore it is 4. Now the hypotenuse AC is 5. By using the concept of Pythagoras triplet or by using the Pythagoras theorem, we can get that AC is 5. Now consider that 4 sin A minus cos A whole divided by 4 sin A plus cos A. Now what is 4 sin A? 4 times sin A is opposite by hypotenuse, that is 3 divided by 5, minus what is cos A? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse, that is 4 divided by 5 whole divided by 4 times what is sin A again? 3 by 5 plus cos A is 4 divided by 5. What you get? 4 3s are 12 minus 4 as it is whole divided by 5 because numerator is same, divided by 4 3s are 12 plus 4 divided by 5. 5 and 5 will cancel out. What we get? 12 minus 4 is 8 divided by 12 plus 4 is 16. Therefore 8 times 1, 8 times 2. We get answer 1 by 2. Therefore the correct answer is option A, 1 by 2. Now moving to question number 92. Given what? If sin A equals 1 by 2 and cos B equals 1 by 2, then the value of A plus B is given what? Sin A is 1 by 2. Therefore sin A 1 by 2 in terms of sine can be written as sine of 30 degree. Therefore angle A is what? 30 degree. In the same way, cos B equals 1 by 2. Cos B equals 1 by 2 in terms of cos is cos 60 degree. Therefore angle B equals 60 degree. Now what is A plus B? Angle A plus B equals 30 degree plus 60 degree, which is equal to 90 degree. Therefore the correct answer is option 2. Moving to question number 93. The points minus 5 comma 1, 1 comma P and 4 comma minus 2 are collinear. Then if the value of P is, students or the teachers, if the points are collinear, that means by using the concept the area of triangle found by 3 points, area of triangle will be equal to 0. what is the area of triangle in terms of the points, given 3 points, that is half into x y minus y plus x y minus y plus x y minus y equals 0, because the points are collinear. 1 2 3 2 3 1 3 1 2. Consider this as point x1 y1, this as x2 y2, and this as x3 y3. Half into cross multiplying, it will be 0. Now what is x1? x1 is minus 5. What is y2? y2 is p, minus y3 is minus of minus 2, we get plus 2, plus what is x2? x2 is 1, y3 is minus 2, and y1 is 1. What is x3? x3 is 4, y1 is 1, minus of y2 is p, equals 0. Now minus 5 into p is minus 5p, minus 10, plus minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, minus 3 into 1 is minus 3, plus 4 into p, 4p, so 4 into 1 is 4. Now 4 into p is 4p, plus into minus is minus, which is equal to 0. Now minus 5p minus 4p is minus 9p, minus 10 minus 3 is minus 13, minus 13 plus 4 is minus 9 equals 0. Now minus 9p equals, shift minus p to RHS, it becomes plus p. Now p equals 9 divided by minus 9, we get p as minus 1. Therefore the correct answer is option 2, minus 1. Moving to question number 94. M and n are the roots of the quadratic equation 4x square plus 3x plus 7 equals 0. Then the value of 1 by m plus 1 by n is. Write down the given quadratic equation 4x square plus 3x plus 7 equals 0. Value of a is 4, b is 3, and c is 7. Now what is sum of roots? Sum of roots m plus n is minus b by a. Product of roots m into n is c by a. Now what you get? Minus b by a is minus 3 by 4. C by a is 7 by 4. What we need to find out? We need to find out 1 by m. We need to find out 1 by m. 1 by m plus 1 by n. Now cross multiply, we get m plus n. I'll take LCM mn. What is m plus n? M plus n is minus 3 by 4. Mn is 7 by 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. What you get? Minus 3 by 7. Therefore the correct answer is option 4, minus 3 by 7. Now moving to question number 95. Given the roots of the quadratic equation are 3 plus root 2 and 3 minus root 2. Now the given quadratic equation, the roots are 3 plus root 2 and 3 minus root 2. The quadratic equation is, now first root m equals 3 plus root 2, n equals 3 minus root 2. Now the standard form of quadratic equation in terms of its roots are x square minus m plus nx plus mn equals 0. What we need to find out? We need to find out m plus n. M plus n equals 3 plus root 2 plus 3 minus root 2. Plus root 2 minus root 2 will cancel. We get 3 plus 3 is 6. In the same way, we need to find out m into n. What is m into n? 3 plus root 2 and 3 minus root 2. We get a plus b, a minus b. Therefore a square minus b square, that is 9 square minus root 2 square, we get 9 minus 7, we get 9 minus 2, we get 7. Therefore, the quadratic equation will be x square minus m plus n is 6x plus mn is 7 equals 0. Therefore, what is the required quadratic equation? That is x square minus 6x plus 7 equals 0. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. X square minus 6x plus 7 equals 0. Now moving to question number 96. The area of a circle that can be inscribed in a square of side 10 cm is, therefore side equals 10 cm, side is 10 cm, radius equals what? 10 by 2, which is equal to 5 cm. What is the area of circle? Area of circle is pi r square. Pi as it is, r square is, that is 5 square is 25. We get 25 pi square units. Therefore, the correct answer is option 2, 25 pi. Now moving to question number 97. The radius of a circle is doubled, then its area becomes. What is the area of circle formula? That is pi r square. Now radius is doubled, r becomes 2r. Therefore, pi r square divided by pi into r is what? 2r square. Now pi and pi will cancel out. We get r square divided by 2 square is 4, r square as it is, r square will cancel out. We get 1 by 4. The ratio is 1 by 4. Therefore, the area becomes 4 times the initial area. Dear teachers and students, the PDF of this key answers will be posted in my Telegram group. The link is in the description. Do join for the key answers, and also I'll be posting the science key answers as soon as possible. Do subscribe the channel if you find my videos are useful. Now moving to question number 98. Given what? The sum of first n terms of an arithmetic progression is given by Sn equals 3n square plus n. Then its fifth term is, now find out S1. S1 equals 3 into 1 square is 3 plus 1 is 4. That is A. That is A. First term A equals 4. In the same way, find out S2. S2 is 3 into 2 square plus 2. 2 square is 4. 4 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. What is S2? Sum of two terms. A1 plus A2 equals 14. What is A1? A1 is 4. Now A2 equals 14 minus 4 is 10. Now we got the first term A equals 4 and the second term A2 equals 10. Now the common difference D is 10 minus 4 is 6. Now the fifth term A5 equals A plus 4D. What is A? 4. 4 times D is what? 6. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. Therefore, the fifth term is 28. Therefore, the correct answer is option 1. Now moving to question number 99. The angles of a quadrilateral are in arithmetic progression. If the biggest angle is 165 degree, then the smallest angle is. The general form of AP is A. Let the small angle will be A. Then the angle B is what? A plus D. Then A plus 2D and A plus 3D. Now the sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D equals 360 degree. Now A plus A plus A plus A is what? 4A plus D plus 2D is 3D. 3D plus 3D is 60, which is equal to 360 degree. Now what is the second condition? The biggest angle is 165 degree. Therefore, what is the biggest angle? A plus 3D equals 165 degree. Now what you can do? You have two equations. Equation 1 and equation 2 you need to solve to get the value of D. Value of the A, that is the smallest angle. Now multiply equation 2 by 2. What we get? 2A plus 60 equals 165 into 2, we get 330. Consider this as equation 3. Now subtract equation 3 minus equation 1, what you get? Minus, minus, minus. Plus 60 minus 60 will cancel out. Now minus 2a equals minus 30. A equals minus 30 by minus 2. We get A as 15 degree. Therefore, the smallest angle is 15 degree. The correct answer is option 3, 15 degree. Now moving to question number 100. Given that a, m and n are positive integers, then square root of m again n root of a whole to the power mn is equal to, by using the concept of law of exponents, n root a can be written as a to the power 1 by n. Therefore, what we have again m root, therefore I can write it as 1 by m whole to the power, it is m n. Now 1 into 1 is 1, a to the power 1 by m into n is mn into mn. Mn will cancel out, we get a to the power n 1, which is equal to a. Therefore, the correct answer is option 2, A. Now moving to question number 101. The median and mode of a frequency distribution are 28 and 16 respectively. Then the value of mean is given what? Median equals 28 and mode equals 16. We need to find out the mean. Therefore, the empirical relation between mean, median and mode is 3 median equals mode plus 2 mean. Mode plus 2 mean. Now 3 into what? Median value is 28, which is equal to mode is 16 plus 2 mean. 2 mean equals 3 times 28 is, we get 84 minus 16, what we get is 68. Now mean equals 68 divided by 2, we get 34. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3, 34. Next question. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. The probability of getting exactly 2 heads is. Now we need to find out the sample space. The sample space S equals outcomes of all the possible events. The possible outcome sample space is HHH, HHT, HTH, HTT, TTT, TTH, THT, THH. Therefore, n of S is what? 8. Now, what is the favorable outcome? Exactly 2 8. 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, the probability of event A getting exactly 2 heads is 3 by 8. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3, 3 by 8. Moving to question number 103. The diagonals of rectangle ABCD are intersecting at O. If angle BOC is 44 degree, then angle OAD is equal to. Now BOA, angle BOA will be equal to 44 degree because vertically opposite angle. Now angle A will be equal to angle D because the diagonals bisect each other. OA is equal to OD, therefore angle A equals angle D. Now angle with respect to in triangle OAD, angle A plus angle D plus angle O equals 180 degree. What is angle A? Consider it as X. Angle D is X plus angle O is 44 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Now X plus X is 2X, which is equal to 180 minus 44 degree. 2X equals 180 minus 44 is 136 degree. Now X equals 136 degree by 2. We get 2 ones are 2 6 are and 2 8 are. Therefore X equals 68 degree. Therefore angle OAD is 68 degree. Therefore the correct answer is option 2, 68 degree. Now moving to next question. The angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. The biggest angle of the quadrilateral is, therefore the sum, if angle A is what? Consider it as 3x, angle B as 5x, and angle C as 9x, and angle D as 13x. Let angle D be the biggest angle. Now angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals 360 degree. That is 3x plus 5x is 8x, 8x plus 9x is 17x, 17x plus 13x is 30x. Therefore 30x equals 360 degree. X equals 360 divided by 30. Therefore 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 twos are. Now we get X as 12. Now angle D is what? 13x. That is 13 into 12. We get, therefore angle D equals 156 degree. The biggest angle is 156 degree. Therefore the correct answer is option 4, 156 degree. The next question. The circumference of the base of a cylinder is 44 centimeter. Then the height is 20 centimeter. Then the CSA or LSA of cylinder is, students, they have given circumference 2 pi r equals what? 44 centimeter. Then the height is 20 centimeter. Now what is LSA? LSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH. What is 2 pi r? 2 pi is 44 into h is 20. Now we get 44 into 20 is 880 square centimeter. Therefore the LSA of the cylinder is option 3, 88 square centimeter. Now moving to next question. The ratio of total surface area of solid hemisphere to the square of its radius is, what is the TSA of the solid hemisphere? 3 pi r square to the square of its radius, that is r square. R square will cancel. We get 3 pi by 1. So therefore it will be in the ratio 3 pi is to 1. Therefore the correct answer is option 1. Given given a plus b plus c equals 10 and ab plus bc plus ca equals 25, then the value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is, students, we know that a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equals a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Now what you need to do? We need to find out, we know the value of a plus b plus c and also ab plus bc plus ca. We need to find out a square plus b square plus c square by using the formula a plus b plus c whole square equals a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus ca. What is a plus b plus c? A plus b plus is 10 square, which is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus ca is 25. Therefore 2 times 25 is 50. Therefore a square plus b square plus c square. 100 minus 50 is 100 minus 50 is 50. Now what is, now substitute all the values in this formula, that is a plus b plus c is what? A plus b plus c is 10. A plus b plus c is 10. What is a square plus b square plus c square is 50 minus ab, take out minus sign common, we get minus ab plus bc plus c is 25. Therefore 10 into 50 minus 25 is 25. 10 into 25 is 250. Therefore the correct answer is option 3, 250. Now moving to next question. The factors of a square minus 1 minus 2x minus x square is a square minus 1 minus 2x minus x square. Now a square, take out minus common, it can be written as 1 plus 2x plus x square. A square minus, it is of the form a square plus b square plus 2ab. Therefore it can be written as x plus 1 the whole square. A square plus b square plus 2ab can be written as a plus b whole square. Therefore it is of the form a square minus b square, we can write as a plus b into a minus b. Therefore the factors are a plus x plus 1 into a minus x minus 1. Therefore the correct answer is option 3, a plus x plus 1, a minus x minus 1. Now moving to next question. The pair of linear equation 5x plus 2y equals 2k and 2 times k plus 1x plus ky equals 3k plus 4 have infinitely number of solutions, then the value of k. For infinite number of solution, the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is equal to c1 by c2. What is a1? a1 is 5. What is a2? a2 is 2 times k plus 1. What is b1? b1 is 2. b2 is k. I'll consider the ratio a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2. Now cross multiply 5 into k, 5k, which is equal to 2 the 4. 4 times k is 4k plus 4 times 1 is 4. Now shift 4k to LHS, it becomes 5k minus 4k, which is equal to 4. 5k minus 4k is k, which is equal to 4. Therefore the value of k is 4. Therefore the correct answer is option 2, k equals 4. Now moving to question number 110. X minus a is a factor of x cube minus a square x plus 2, then the value of a is, since x given p of x equals x cube minus a square x plus 2 equals 0. Sorry, p of x is what? X cube minus a square x plus 2 equals 0. Now what is g of x? G of x is x minus a. Now given p of a will be equal to 0. Therefore substitute in place of x, substitute a, that is a cube minus a square into a is a cube plus a plus 2 equals 0. Plus a cube minus a cube will cancel out. A plus 2 equals 0. A equals minus 2. Therefore the correct answer is option 1, minus 2. That is by using the factor theorem. Since all this concept many of the teachers and students know, that's why I'm moving little bit fastly. Now the next question. When the polynomial x cube minus 5x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by x square minus 2, then the remainder is, now divide x cube minus 5x square plus 3x plus 1 whole divided by x square minus 2. Now divide the first term of p of x by first term of x cube by x square. What we get? X multiplied by x. X square into x is x cube plus into minus 2x. Now change the sign. Plus x cube minus x cube will cancel out. Minus 5x square as it is. Now plus 2x plus 3x is plus 5x plus 1 as it is. Now divide minus 5x square by x square. What we get? Minus 5. multiply by minus 5. X square into minus 5 is minus 5x square. Minus into minus plus, 2 5s are 10. Now change the sign. Plus 5x square minus 5x square will cancel out. 5x right as it is. Now minus 10 plus 1 is minus 9. Therefore the remainder r of x is 5x minus 9. Therefore the correct answer is option 1, 5x minus 9. Question number 12. In the given figure, ABC is a right angle triangle at B. If BD is perpendicular to AC, AD equals 5 cm and DC equals 2 cm, then the length of BC equals, by using the concept of similar triangles, we can write, it is there in the proof of Pythagoras theorem, that is BC square equals AC into DC. What is AC? AC is 5. AC is 5 plus 2, 7 cm. DC is 2. We get 14. BC square equals 14. What is BC? BC equals square root of 14. Therefore, the correct answer is option 2, root 14 centimeter. Now moving to question number 113. Hello dear teachers and students. I'll be posting the key answers of all the exams, competitive exams. If you find my videos are useful, do subscribe the channel and also join my Telegram group, where I'll be sharing all the educational materials, documents, PDF, worksheets, question papers in my group. Do join, do subscribe and do share with your friends. Moving to question number 113. In the given figure, BO and CO are the bisectors of angle ABC and angle ACB respectively. If angle BAC is what? Angle BAC is 80 degree. Angle BAC is 80 degree. Angle ACO is 30 degree. Now we need to find out angle BOC. Teachers, if angle AOC will be equal to OCB, so it will be equal to 30 degree. Now angle C is what? Angle C is 60 degree. Angle A is what? 80 degree. Now we need to find out angle B. First we'll find out angle B. Now angle A plus angle B plus angle C is what? 180 degree. What is angle A? 80 degree. Angle B is, we need to find out, angle C is 60 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Angle B equals what? 180 minus 80 minus 60. What we get? Angle B equals 180 minus 80 is 100. 100 minus 60 is 40. Therefore, now angle B is 40 degree. Angle OBC equals 40 by 2, that is 20 degree. Now in triangle OBC, in triangle OBC, angle O plus angle B plus angle C equals 180 degree. What is angle O? Angle O we need to find out. What is angle B? It is 20 degree. Plus what is angle C? It is 30 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Now angle O equals 180 minus 50, we get 130 degree. Therefore angle O or angle BOC is what? 130 degree. Therefore the correct answer is option 1, 130 degree. Dear students, hopefully you have found out this video useful. The remaining question from 114 to 120, I'll post the answers in the description. It is based on the B.Ed courses. All the best for your TET exams. Hopefully everyone clears the exam. The question paper was very easy. Now we'll be waiting for the result. You can cross verify these answers what I have solved. Thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe the channel.